The fear of India has gripped Pakistan. More than 30 terror agents have been shot dead inside Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, not by the Indian Army, not in any airstrike by the Indian Air Force, but what a senior Lashkar or LET operative calls unknown gunmen. Now, in an extraordinary public admission, one of the group's own terror leaders confessed that fear of terror has gripped Pakistan's own terror network. So who is hunting these terror agents, and why is one of the world's most notorious terror organizations inside Pakistan suddenly admitting that its own members are hiding in fear? This is the question dominating security discussions after a video featuring Rizwan Hanif, a senior Lashkar operative wanted by India, surfaced on social media. According to Indian security officials, the video's authenticity has been verified and the individual appearing on the screen has been identified as Hanif. In the recording, this terror agent says that members of the Lashkar-e-Taiba have been systematically targeted and eliminated in several Pakistani cities, especially in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Hanif claims more than 30 members of the terror organization have themselves been fatally shot in places including Peshawar, Karachi, Rawalpindi, and Rawalkot and Muzaffarabad in POK. The irony is that he confesses that members of this Islamist terror group are no longer able to live peacefully in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir because of what he describes as an organized campaign against them. And while Hanif attributes these shootings to Indian agencies and Indian secret agents, he does not, of course, present any verifiable evidence to support allegations against India. The Modi government in New Delhi has consistently rejected any accusation of involvement in any such targeted assassinations and has not accepted responsibility for any of these incidents. In fact, there could be several more probable and likely reasons. Firstly is inter-gang rivalry between the multiple terror groups operating and thriving inside Pakistan. Secondly, and more likely, is that Pakistan's military or its secret agency ISI is cleaning house and eliminating rogue terror agents. Next, Pakistan is generally one of the most unsafe countries in the world, and these LET agents could have become victim of internal Pakistani violence and unrest. But this statement is significant for one more reason. This shows that Pakistani terror groups are being victims of their own terror policy. Lashkar or LET was established in Pakistan during the late 1980s by Hafiz Saeed during the Soviet-Afghan War. Following the Soviet withdrawal from Afghanistan, LET's focus shifted towards India and Jammu and Kashmir. The group has been designated as a terror organization not just by India, but also the United States and the United Nations and numerous other countries. The United Nations sanctioned Lashkar or LET in 2005 because of its links to Al-Qaeda and the Taliban. India and several Western governments have repeatedly alleged that the organization has received support from Pakistan's secret agency, the Inter-Services Intelligence or the ISI. Lashkar is best known for carrying out the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks in which 166 people lost their lives, and in over 3 days of coordinated attacks by this Islamist terror group on hotels in Mumbai and a railway station, a Jewish center and other civilian locations. That was the deadliest terror attack in India's history. Our news report on India-Pakistan tensions was ranking among the top 5 in Google News videos. I am Shobhit Mittal. Do subscribe to Inconnect News for the most informative news content. According to reports, the man seen in the video, Rizwan Hanif, currently serves as the deputy chief of Lashkar's Pakistan-occupied Kashmir faction and plays an important role in cross-border infiltration, recruitment and logistics. India consider him a wanted terror agent. The surfaced video has also drawn attention because of its religious rhetoric. During his speech, Hanif used inflammatory and offensive language directed at other religions, especially Hinduism and the Jews. Such rhetoric has long been associated with extremist Islamist organizations seeking to justify violence, encourage radicalization, and recruit new followers. Security experts have repeatedly warned that groups such as Lashkar, Al-Qaeda and ISIS exploit religious extremism narratives to legitimize their use of violence. The latest admission also comes on the backdrop of a series of mysterious shootings involving individuals of terror groups Lashkar and Jaish. These include Shahid Latif, accused of helping mastermind the 2016 Pathankot Air Force Station attack. He was shot in Sialkot. Riaz Ahmed, also known as the Abu Qasim Kashmiri, a senior Lashkar commander. Zahoor Mistri, also known as Zahid Akhund, who was linked to the 1999 IC-814 hijacking or Kandahar hijacking. He was shot in Karachi. Paramjit Singh Panjwar, chief of the Khalistan Commando Force operating from inside Pakistan, he was shot in Lahore. Abu Qatal, a wanted Lashkar terror agent, was shot in POK. And Amir Sarfaraz, accused in the killing of Indian prisoner Sarabjit Singh, he was shot in Lahore. Now, responsibility for any of these killings has never been established. So are Pakistani agencies so incompetent? This further raises conspiracy theories that in fact, it is the Pakistani agencies themselves cleaning house. Hanif's statement comes as Pakistan faces multiple internal security challenges. Islamabad remains under pressure from various freedom movement groups in Balochistan, where separatist groups continue to carry out regular attacks against Pakistani security forces. At the same time, Pakistan-occupied Kashmir has witnessed months of political unrest, protest and violent crackdown by Pakistani security forces. The death toll in POK is nearing 100 due to firing by Pakistani forces. Demonstrations have been reported not only in Muzaffarabad but also in Islamabad and Rawalpindi as POK residents reject Pakistani elections. Reports from international media have described low voter turnout, roadblocks and communication blackout in POK. Now, shockingly, Pakistan has imposed a shadow ban on Qatar's Al Jazeera English language news network and website, which had been reporting on boycott of elections by POK residents. Although Pakistan's government did not formally announce a ban, the website cannot be accessed inside Pakistan. Earlier, judicial proceedings in Islamabad had also reportedly sought to block several YouTube channels which were covering the violence in POK and the historic revolt growing in the region against Pakistan. The Committee to Protect Journalists has criticized Pakistan over restrictions affecting journalists and media organizations, citing communication shutdowns, reporting barriers, and concerns regarding the safety of journalists in Pakistan. India continues to maintain that the entire union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, including the territory administered by Pakistan or POK, are integral parts of India. Former princely state Jammu and Kashmir's government legally signed the Instrument of Accession in 1947 during partition, which lawfully made the entire Jammu and Kashmir territory, including what's today POK, part of the Indian Union legally. This is a fact even accepted by the United Nations, yet Pakistan disputes that position and continues to illegally occupy parts of Kashmir. The resurfacing of Hanif's video comes less than 1 year after heightened India-Pakistan border tensions following the Pahalgam terror attack carried out by Lashkar's front, the TRF. In that terror attack, TRF identified 25 Hindu civilians based on their faith in Kashmir and then massacred them in front of their families, which led to Indian military's Operation Sindoor strikes inside Pakistan. For now, one fact stands out above everything else. A senior operative of one of the world's most notorious Islamist terror organizations has publicly admitted that his peers are living in fear inside Pakistan and POK. What remains unanswered is the central question. Who carried out the shootings? Who are these unknown gunmen? Pakistan's terror landscape appears to be increasingly under pressure. But what do you believe? Is it internal rivalries or is Pakistani ISI clearing house behind the unknown gunmen? Leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.